So on today's video, we are going to be styling my hair and diffusing and all of that. It is currently 7:27 and I have to be at church by 8:30. So that means it gives me an hour for me to do this. Usually I take a good 45 minutes when I'm like resting. I came home because we had like fasting today. I did like my toes real quick, and then I shaved and did all that, ironed my clothes. So basically I just have to do my hair and then finish my skincare routine. But I'm just gonna vlog obviously just my hair portion because everything else doesn't matter. The video is just gonna be styling my hair. So today we're gonna be using the Resource Curls products, which is, I've been so obsessed with this. Just a little backstory before I get into the video. I have always had really natural curls. I decided this year that one of my goals, one of my goals was to definitely work on my hair health, because I feel like for so many years I had never got a curly cut. I was not using the right products. I would just use gel and go with my hair, and it was just horrible. So I decided to get a curly cut early January, and I honestly love my hair lady. And it was honestly I loved it. I love how she cut my hair, everything. I love how she did my what is it called, a face frame, perfect. And I just loved everything. So I've been going to her every 4 months. So I went to her in January, and then I went to her again, I believe it was April, and did a little bit cutting a little bit more, and then styled a bit more. And then my next appointment is next month, which is, I'm really excited to go back to her. But I've been using these two products because I honestly really like them. The Resource Curls, I believe this is the new products they came out with. So I've been using the styling cream and the defining custard. I definitely have to buy the mask, but every time I've gone to buy it, it's always sold out. So I always get super bummed about that. But yeah, so we're just gonna get right into it. And then I use these products to wash my hair. I use the Not Your Mother's shampoo and conditioner, the Bond Building, for stronger curls. And I actually really like how they left my hair last time. And then I use this clarifying shampoo. I didn't use it today, but this is usually the brand that I use. And yeah, so today we're just gonna get right into it. I already unknotted my hair, but then I had it in a clip, so I have to unknot it again. I always make sure that before I style my hair with my styling brush, which is, my goal is volume. I love the definition, but I love volume so much more. So with my hairstylist, we're working definitely on more volume than anything. And then I use this the styling brush, and I use this side. So yeah, so we're just gonna get right to it. And I'm gonna try my best to do this, change the angle a bit, and I actually like this angle a lot better, so we're just gonna do that. So I usually always like to go in with some water. I feel like when you do you're styling your hair, when you style your hair, the best thing is to have soaked hair. So we're just gonna make sure it's wet. So now what we're gonna do is, I usually break my hair into sections, meaning I like to kind of put clips everywhere. So we're gonna do that. So this is gonna be, actually, hold up. Usually I suck at doing the sections, but I'm gonna do this. And I have to hurry up because it's already I have an hour to literally do this. Then I'm gonna do this section. I look a little crazy, but it'll be fine. And then we'll do this section. So since I'm kind of in a rush, I have basically 45 minutes to be able to do this, I have to make sure that I do bigger sections. Usually I make sure to do smaller sections, but we don't really have time for that right now. And then of course when I'm late, I decided to do a vlog, which is beautiful of me. So now we're gonna soak this a bit more. I like to make sure it's soaked. And then I'm debating whether I want to air dry, but last time I air dried, I really felt like I looked like a poodle, so I don't feel like I want to do that. This is like, I know that like this is not recommended, but this is like the only leave-in conditioner I found at the store because the one I wanted they didn't have, and I needed a leave-in conditioner. And so sorry guys. But that is the Aussie leave-in conditioner. So usually I like to like make sure that my hair like absorbs the products. So we're just gonna do that. And then it's already curling. So then I'm gonna go in with the custard, defining custard, and then I'll do the styling cream. So this is like what it looks like. I love it. And it smells literally so good. Like if you're a curly girl, you should definitely like someone recommended to me to like style my hair but without the defining brush, but I feel like since I'm late today I don't want to like really experiment and then be mad that it doesn't look good. So we're just gonna go like, I honestly love that it's already looking curly. The only thing I hate about curly hair is like the mess that like it makes, and like you have like hair everywhere. But we're gonna do that, and then I usually grab the brush this way and I do this, and then I'm gonna do the other section. I'm doing this one slow, but the other ones I'm gonna like put them like the video's quick, that way like you guys got the gist. Always make sure that whenever you're like using this that you already have your hair detangled. Like do not use this to detangle your hair, because I feel like it will make your hair fall off, or it's, so I always make sure that I'm like, and then I like to scrunch. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far, which is, I love how curly it looks. So now we're gonna go to the other section. There's like a bigger section, so I'm gonna try doing it. I'll actually show you guys this one, but when I do these two, I'm gonna like rush a little bit because it is currently 7:36 and I have to literally hurry up. Okay, I think that's good enough. Honestly, having your hair like healthy is like the best feeling ever. I feel like there was a point where I was like so obsessed with like straightening my hair, because I feel like at the end of the day, like my hair straightened, I will always love it, but there's nothing better than like your natural hair. So that's why now like I usually wash once a week, so at my Sundays is my wash day, just so I could start like the week with my hair like fresh and stuff. So now we're gonna go in with the custard again, and I usually just grab like with my tips like a little bit, especially if it's like bigger pieces of hair, I grab a little bit more. And then we do that. I'm gonna open my door because it's like pretty hot and I usually use the AC from outside. Okay, so then we're gonna go in with the cream again. I'm trying to like be as like detailed as possible, but like rush as well, because if I take my time I'm gonna get to church, and I haven't even tried on my outfit that I want to wear, so I'm just praying that looks good, because if that doesn't look good, I'm just gonna have, that's gonna be my 13th reason today. Okay, so after we do that, I'm gonna go in with the brush again, and we're gonna start up here. Like I said, I always go like this. I usually like do little pieces, like I won't do it all like a big piece at once. My hair is like, there's like some pieces I have that are bitch straightened, because I straightened my hair 3 weeks ago, almost 3 weeks ago for graduation, and there's like a little fly in here and it's kind of pissing me off. Like like I love being a natural girl. I want to kill that fly so bad. Like and then we're just gonna grab this piece. Okay, so once you do that, then I'm gonna scrunch a little bit. Once I do that, I'm just gonna put these back. I love how curly, like, usually it looks as soon as I scrunch. Like, it makes me feel so happy. Now we're gonna grab the third section. Like I said, it is 7:40, so I'm just trying to, like, hurry up just because, like I said, I haven't tried on the outfit I'm wearing today, and I need to be at church at 8:30 because I need to teach a class, and then I need to teach, like, a baptism class to some of, like, the youth and, like, one of the guys that's getting baptized, and then I have to actually teach Bible class for my youth. So like I said, I'm going back in with the custard. Honestly, if any, like, curly girls looking to try new products, definitely should try the Rizos curls. I feel like my hairstylist, she was the one that put me on because she used it when I went to my last appointment. And, like, recently, well, my last appointment recently, to the last appointment that I had of my hair. Well, my most recent appointment. Sound like. So, and then we're gonna go in with this. I didn't even put, I have realized I think I have, like, memory loss because I don't remember if I put some, but we're just gonna put a little bit because I did, like, another video. I think I haven't posted it on TikTok, but I, like, did it and I was, like, talking that whole video and I didn't even, like, remember if I did certain steps for my hair, which is why I didn't post it, because, like, mid video I was, like, so confused. But yeah, but I love that I'm trying to post on YouTube because honestly my goal has never been, like, to, like, have so many views, but I personally enjoy just vlogging. Like, I've always, like, just liked talking to my camera, and so that's one of the purposes that I wanted to get my, like, DJI, just to make videos, like, for fun. So I don't even care, like, if a lot of people watch it or not. Like, my goal is really not that. It's just to have fun posting. But today's video, I don't want to, like, talk too much because, like, my focus is my hair. So I feel like if I start yapping, I'm just going to yap of a bunch of different things. And, like, I just can't do that. Usually my front pieces, like, people do it different. But I'm going to do it, like, half and half because my hair sometimes do be pissing me off. But I personally love Sundays. Like, I don't know why. I just do. Like, I do know why. Like, I'm just talking about my boy right now. I love Sundays because it's, like, church Sundays. Like, to be able to just start your Sunday with church. Start the week with church is, like, the best feeling ever. But then on top of that, like, I don't know, I just like to be able to just refresh, start the week fresh. Like, everything that happened last week, you leave it behind, you start a new week. Like, I just think that's the best part ever. And I'm just yapping right now because it's 7:43. Not bad. It takes me a good 30 minutes to diffuse when I'm in a rush, so that's why I'm trying to, like, hurry up. And my side part is not even in the side right now. But one thing I can say is that I have seen the difference in my hair from the first time I went to my appointment to, like, my most recent appointment. Like, when I first went, I had so many hairs that were, like, literally straightened. I barely have any straight pieces left. And my hair has been growing, even though like with curly hair it's so hard to see your hair growing because it's like the shrinkage is so real. Like even this piece of hair would never curl when I first went to my appointment. So seeing that change, I'm like, freaking love that. Okay, now we're gonna do the last part, and then we are going to diffuse. And I don't know if you've ever heard, but diffusing is the worst part ever of having curly hair. Like I hate it so much, especially since I have like back issues because I got into a car accident. So my back now is like horrible. Like I can't even like keep my back straight for too long when I diffuse because my back just like hurts. I also need to buy like a new hair oil because I don't even know what I have. Like the one I have, I'm not a big fan, but I was gonna buy the Alopex or whatever it's called because I've heard great things about it. But like I said, when I went to Ulta last time, they didn't have it. So, and I'm like impatient, so like I hate ordering my hair products because like if I want to use them right there and then, it's like, you know. So we're almost done. I told you guys I was gonna show you guys only a section, show you guys the whole section. So any girl that like has natural hair and be straightening her hair, this is your sign to literally, especially that it's summer now, to literally live in your curls. Like trust me, it takes a while to like be confident in your curls, but like when you are a girl that like you're trying to embrace your natural self, like part of that is your hair as well. And I feel like curly hair, you could do so much with it. I've learned how to do so many hairstyles recently, now that my hair is like a lot curlier. And it's like the best feeling ever. Okay. I'm just gonna do this like piece right here. It's like, okay, so now I finished with diffusing my hair. Actually, I'm just gonna fix this piece a little bit. Okay, so now I'm actually done with styling my hair. So now we're gonna get into diffusing. I think I finished at a pretty good amount of time. It is currently 7:46 right now. Mind you, it's like so early. I'm like so tired. I woke up at 5 in the morning to get ready for fasting. So so now I'm just going to get my diffuser, which is, I need to get a new diffuser because my diffuser is literally going like through a lot right now. I had to tape it together because I haven't found like the perfect diffuser. So if there's any girl that like styles her hair, diffuses her hair, if you want to recommend me a good diffuser, please do, because right now the one I use is like no good. So we're just gonna grab that real quick and then I will start diffusing. Brunch, I just go like this and I just start pressing on all the hair. You just have to make sure your hair like absorbs all the products. I love like the noise for some reason. I find it so satisfying. Okay. So now we're just going to go into diffusing. Also, like if you see there's any parts that you want curlier, like you could literally just like finger curl them. Okay. So I usually start with like just trying to like dry my scalp, like a little bit and things like that, and then that's when I go in and scrunch. Definitely mute the audio and just probably put music like in the back while I diffuse, just because I feel like the noise is really annoying, and if anybody's watching this with headphones, it's just gonna suck a little bit. So I'm gonna show you guys little bits and pieces, and then I'll show you guys the end results. And it's currently 7:50, so I have about 20 minutes to diffuse my hair, which is not bad at all. What the curls look like. I kind of had to speed up the process because I was super late, but I absolutely love them. I didn't air dry completely, so I'm just gonna let them like air dry. I mean, I didn't diffuse them completely because I'm in a rush and it's really 8:23, but I'm going to let them like air dry for the rest of the day. I'll maybe end the video here, but if I add a bit more, then I'll add the clip. But if not, this is like kind of what it looks like after diffusing. Absolutely love them so bad. But I know that once like they diffuse a lot, like once they dry a lot more, they look a lot better. But that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching.